Sign into PeopleSoft using your SJSU 1 ID and password. After you sign in, your screen will look different depending on the access that you have. You'll see all your menu items down on the left-hand side. Some of these come standard. Many of these you have to request access and possibly go to training for before you'll see them. On the right-hand side of the screen, you should see your employee self-service panel. If you've been a student or faculty member, then you might see those panels instead. If you're a manager, you'll also have this Manager Info and Tasks panel. On the Employee Self-Service panel, we have a number of different areas. We have Alert SJSU, which is the system that lets you set up notifications via text, phone, or email when there is an emergency on campus. If you're a faculty member, you'll see the Faculty Center, where you can see your grade and class roster. You'll see time reporting, where you can report your absences, and if you are a student employee, then you might see your timesheet. Benefits information, payroll and compensation, where you can view your paycheck and your payroll history. Learning and development, where you can enroll in training classes. Campus personal information, where you can update your name, addresses, and other information. Recruiting activities, where you can see jobs that you've applied to. And your SJSU payment home, which you may have access to if you are a student or lived in on-campus housing. You can navigate through menus using the links on the left, but it's more convenient to use the drop-down menus at the top. Notice that navigating can take you through many different menus. If you have pages that you use frequently, you may wish to click Add to Favorites to include them in your favorites. You can choose a name. The favorite has been saved. Now you can see this favorite in your Favorites menu. You will also see the last 5 pages you've recently used. Be careful when adding favorites that you do not add the page after you search for data. For example, if I pull up this student's application and I save this page as favorites, every time I return to that favorite, it will bring up the specific data for that particular student. This can be handy if I'm working with a particular set of data repeatedly and I need to revisit this page many times. However, if I want to just use the overall search page, I should be sure and favorite the search page itself and not the page after the data appeared. You can edit or remove favorites by clicking on Favorites and Edit Favorites. You can rename favorites here, remove them, or change their order in your favorites by changing the sequence number. At any time, you can click Home to return to your home screen. You can work on multiple pages at one time by using the New Window link. Now you can switch back and forth between multiple windows and even navigate to different pages in the system to work with multiple sets of data at once. Finally, if you're having trouble finding something in PeopleSoft, you can always search by clicking Main Menu and typing what you're looking for into the search menu. You can then favorite them to make them easier to find in the future.